Hello. I'm coming on early today for my Thursday afternoon Facebook Live because I've just made myself an appointment at the doctor to have a flu shot. And I won't be here at my usual time of 3 o'clock. So I'm coming on now to do my video, and I've just grabbed a kit out, which I've been really super keen to check out ever since it's arrived at my place. And I thought I'd share that with you for my Thursday afternoon. So I'm opening up the beautiful Blues kit. This kit is advertised in our catalogue right at the very front in the step-by-step chapter, step-by-step crafting, right here. So I've been super keen to see what it looks like, and here I am sharing it with you now. So I hope you like it as much as I'm anticipating it. So it's got a Knight of Navy stamping spot and some lovely imagery in the stamp. Let's have a look, see what we've got in here. Open this up. And here we are, a block and tape, Knight of Navy. I'll get out my Knight of Navy ink pad. Oh, pretty blue sequins. Pull them out, and some dimensionals, and then gorgeous envelopes, all the same. Beautiful design. I have a friend who's making beautiful prints using that lovely negative image. Okay, here's our cards. Roses, beautiful roses, one design, and these are the stamping labels. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? That one there. Second design. And the third design is a watery image. It looks like blueberry bushel, actually. Oh, here's the lovely die cuts. And it's a laser cut die cut. Oh, here's our instructions underneath. I'll just leave that there because I'm going to stamp on that bit there. And the label of the stamps. You're in my thoughts, wishing you comfort, sending love, and a beautiful leaf. I love that one, sending love. That's my pick. But wishing you comfort and you're in my thoughts are equally as beautiful stamps. All right, let's have a look at what we're doing here. So I'm going to organize. So in your instructions, you have one bit of instructions has this part of the instructions. When you open it up, you've got step-by-step for card 1, card 2, card design 3. But this bit here has all of the supplies you need for each of the cards. Okay, so for my rose one, and put you out of the way, put these here. This die cut goes with this one here. And these die cuts, I've got one here with this lovely little design. That one goes with the rose card there, and this white one goes on this one, and this rose, isn't that beautiful? The die cut is so detailed, goes on this one. All right, and then each of them has some sequins, some stamping, and that's it. This bit here is for the stamping. So let's have a look at this. So this one here with the leaf stamp, the instructions are telling me that, look, I'm wearing a blue shirt for the beautiful blues stamps. So the instructions are telling me that I can stamp this stamp on the inside of the card. There we go. Now before I start stamping, I am going to give this stamp a bit of a clean on my chamois. So give that a bit of a clean to wipe off any manufacturing residue. Put that over there. And then stamp my leaf inside my card. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? And then we've got a greeting. And this one's got "You're in my thoughts," but I just love the sending love one. So I'm going to try and adapt that for all of them. Okay. So pop that on here. And the sending love is on this little label here. This one here, or is it the little one? Because it would fit on there and there. Let's stamp it on both and see. So sending love there and sending love there. I've got a feeling it might be for the biggest one, because that one might be, because it's the little one for the rose one. And then I'm going to do sending love on this one too. So they've got my 3 cards, all have loves being sent on them, which is basically what you're doing when you're sending a handmade card. You are sending love, or a paper hug with a fold in the middle. All right, this one goes with that card. This one goes with this card, and this one goes with this card. Okay, now I'm up to the assembly. Let's have a look step by step. So the first part is popping this here, and then this one gets popped on there. So we're going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this, and that goes in the middle there. And then this one has some dimensionals on the back of it. 1, 2, 3. And pop that in there. Sending love. And some sparkles as well. I love good sparkle. There we go, and there. Card number 1 done. And it's got some pretty stamping on the inside as well. Okay. Card number 2. Let's look at the instructions for card number 2. Now, they don't say to stamp anything on the inside, but we can rectify that, can't we? We can put some stamping on the inside. Now, this has got this bit and this way over the top. Okay. And this one gets stuck over here in this gap. Is it the same on both sides? Yes, same but in reverse. And then this one here, some dimensionals on the back of that one. And you can't really see them standing out so much, but anyway, there we are. And some sparkles randomly popped around, and we will stamp the leaf on the inside as well, because I think it's such a pretty leaf. Sending love, and a lovely leaf on the inside. There we go, there's card number 2 done. And card number 3, before we get started, we'll stamp the leaf on this one as well. That's a lovely leaf. I do like leaves. And this one has, whoop, just dropped my thing. Tape on each of the, which is where the rail of tape comes from, tape on each of the edges. So I'm just going to do it in the thick bits where it's not quite as obvious. because my tape seems to be a little bit thicker than the one they've used here. Here we go. And I'm going to fold that in when I peel off the back of it. So peel the backs off that, the same as with the dimensionals, and just kind of roll the edges in so it doesn't show up and stick to anything. There we go. Peeling, peeling. If you used a liquid glue, that would work too. Except I always tend to make a mess with liquid glue for some reason. It's my special skill. And peeling, just rolling in the edges there. And then the last bit, roll the edges in so there's no excess. And then this card goes that way, and this one goes on with a little border all the way around. There we go. Just tuck you in, roll up the edges there. A bit more here. There we go. That's all good. Stuck on there, and then this one gets put on some dimensionals, make it stand out. It's a beautiful image. Now this is the way the instructions say to make the card, but as with all kits, you can make the card whichever way you like. Ultimately, it's your card, and you can do it however you like. There we go. And Sending Love also gets some dimensionals on the back of it. And I'm going to pop that. It says to put it over there, but I like the idea of it being just tucked underneath up there. And 3 sparkles again. So there's enough in your kit to make 9 cards, 3 each of these 3 beautiful designs. I can't see where they put the sparkles on their card. They blend in. And a little bit, there's always a few extras. So for example, on your labels, there are actually 4 of each size. So you get 3 for each of the cards and 1 spare, just in case you need extra. Now let's have a look at all of the cards together. There we go. And this is called, what is this kit called? Beautiful Blues Kit. And it's got lovely floral blue imagery with leaves and a gorgeous leaf stamp. And the greetings are sending love, you're in my thoughts, and wishing you comfort. So this could be used for sympathy, but it also, when you're just sending love, you can send it for any occasion. And once again, let's have a look at these beautiful envelopes that go with each of them. Here we go, 1 envelope for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. I know my mum would love this card kit because she's a huge fan of blue. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again next time. Bye now.